tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming. Okay, this a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me. I swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I...
What's going on, you guys? How is it all going? I'm the FPL Penguin, back again with another stream for you all. Hope you're all doing good. In today's stream, we will be talking about Game Week 6. God knows how long I'll make this stream for. Probably for about 30 to 40 minutes. If you've got any questions at all, it's a bit of one of those prompt streams. Just getting it out there. See if anybody tunes in, because I know it's just out of the blue and it's in the middle of the afternoon. People might be still working. People still at school, university, jobs. But like I said, hard to see. So this is what I'm going for. You may follow me on Instagram. The only slight change to that, I didn't say it was locked in, is I'm going to start Livramento over Marcel. And with Marcel on the bench, and you've got Zizowsko and Williams on the bench too. And also got Sanchez. The reason I've got Sanchez on the bench is because we know Batchman is potentially going to be out again for Watford, and Foster could be in between the sticks once again. And he's got Newcastle at home, so I think go for it. Why not? So I'm going to put him in goal against Newcastle. Get those maybe safe points, see what he does. He's got the experience in goal. They've got the experience in goal, Watford, so I'm taking my chances. Currently about under 8k, as you can see there, right there, currently just under 8k. So I'm looking forward to see what this game week brings. We've got a lot to talk about of injury news, BAMFORD, RAPHINHA wise, comparison wise. We'll also do some player comparisons, well, players to look out for as well, and predictions throughout this stream. But yeah, this is what I'm going for. I'm rolling the transfer, guys. I don't feel I need to burn a transfer. I don't feel I need to. I wish I had Ben Rama in, but hey ho, I'm not taking a hit for it, especially with Leeds. Well, with Leeds' problems at the back, I would have been tempted to go triple West Ham, maybe for a hit. But I feel this team is balanced, and I don't want to ruin it, and I don't really want to take a hit for quite a while, to be honest with you. So that's what I'm probably aiming to go for. Looking at midfield-wise, I feel more confident with Southampton. This is me saying there's something what Wolves will probably score when by a clean sheet, but it's one of those that it's hard to predict. It really is hard to predict if it's going to be a clean sheet Southampton, clean sheet Wolves, both, or neither. So I'm taking my chances because Southampton are looking really tight at the back. If we look at their How have they done so far? I know they could see to United and Everton. They got 2-2. They got a 0-0 West Ham and 0-0 away from Man City. It's one of them. So I think it's not bad to take your chances on a Livramento this week. I don't think it's a bad idea to be. I ain't got any bonus. Talk about Shaw as well. I probably will give him one more week, and then it's probably likely I'm going to move him on to a Chelsea defender like Rudiger. Same price as well. Fixtures, I know he's still got Everton at home, but he's overrated, isn't he? He's nothing like all the hype he was for England. I think he's overrated, Luke Shaw. I really do think so. So he's got some tough fixtures coming up as well. They got Leicester, Liverpool, Spurs, City. So I'm looking to get rid very, very soon. I'm going to keep him for this week. See if he can keep a clean sheet against Villa. Maybe Danny Ings will ruin it, who knows. But I don't really want to waste that transfer. So midfield-wise, got Fornals, got Sarr in there. A lot of people hyping up Sarr. It's going to be a tough game still against Newcastle. It's not going to be easy like it was against Norwich. I think this is why people panic with transfers. People panic and they bring in Gallagher so early for the Liverpool game. These are people that are chasing points. Don't panic. Do your research. Just chill. Don't panic. Still early days. Fornals in there, either him or Ben Rama's going to turn up. It's that same old jazz every week. One of them turns up. You have Ben Rama, then Fornals turns up. So I'm going to keep Fornals. See what he does. Gray's in there as well. I like to look at Townsend, Decore. I think 2 definitely should eye up. But I think Gray I'm going to probably just keep my eye on. We've got a few people. How are you doing? Should I get in Connor for Raphinha or Salah? Who is Connor? Who's Connor, mate? I've just drawn a blank there. Do let me know. For Salah or for Fernandes, if you can let me know who Connor is, I've completely drawn a blank there, mate. Do let me know, mate. Is a sideways move from Traore to Sarr good? I don't think it's a sideways move. Traore is definitely one to look at. My screen's frozen. It is frozen actually. Let's try and fix this. Can you hear me okay? So you can hear me okay. That's a good thing. Shall we try and get my video? Try and get back on the screen. Let's see if we get back on the screen. So, like I said, yeah, Shaw is overrated. Is it back on the screen? No, looks like it's not working. Well, looks like we have to improvise, guys. No, Conor Gallagher. No, you're right. I just didn't know who you meant by Conor. Yeah, we'll just turn the video off. I just probably froze. I just know. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Appreciate it. Conor Gallagher to, who was it? To Raphinha or Salah. I'd probably keep Gallagher. I don't know why you've not got or Salah for Fernandes. I wouldn't bring Fernandes in. Have you got Ronaldo in your team? You got Ronaldo in your team? Do let me know. But like I said, it's a bit of a sideways. But we need to find out what's wrong with Raphinha first, because I think Raphinha is probably, he could miss out the game. We know Bamford is out of the game. Ayling's out of the game. He's out of the West Ham game. So Bamford, if you've got Bamford in your team, I recommend probably getting him out or probably benching him. He is injured. It's been confirmed. He's out of the game against West Ham. Scholes, how you doing, mate? Hope all is good. How are things doing? How are things? How's your FPL season going as well? Is sideways move from Traore to Sarr good? It's not a sideways move. I think get rid of Traore. He does absolutely nothing FPL wise. I'd get rid of Traore and bring in Sarr, mate. I think he's got Leeds, and he's got Leeds as well, Sarr, in game week 8. Game week 7? Is it game week 7? Yeah, game week 7. Sarr's got Leeds away, so if those injuries are still there for Leeds, Sarr's still a good one. So I think Sarr's good for another 2 game weeks. So get rid of Traore and bring in Sarr. Yeah, I've got Ronaldo in my team. If you've got Ronaldo in your team, you don't really need Fernandes, mate. You don't need Fernandes. Save that money. Ronaldo's going to get you the big points. Fernandes hasn't really done much since Ronaldo's arrived. So I'd probably keep Salah, definitely. Don't get rid of Salah. To me, that's a sideways move, getting rid of Salah to Fernandes. Gallagher to Raphinha. I probably keep Gallagher. We need to find out if Raphinha's injured or not, because we know Raphinha is possibly going to be injured for that game, but we don't know yet. It's not been confirmed, so wait for Presser tomorrow. But we know Bamford is definitely out. Will Trent Alexander-Arnold play? I assume so. Because he's only got an illness. God knows if it's COVID or not. But he did miss the midweek game against Norwich. But Klopp has said that he is likely to return for the game versus Brentford this weekend. So I wouldn't put it past him. I'm going to still start Trent. I think Trent's going to return. But yeah, I still start Trent if you've got him, definitely. Being a good start for me. Top 7k. Dude, that's amazing. Absolutely fantastic. I'm currently top 8k at the moment. I'm absolutely buzzing with the start. Absolutely crazy. Love it. I can't believe my start. I really can't believe it. It's absolutely incredible. It really is. Yeah, so we could talk about a few things while the camera's had a bit of a hissy fit and deciding to. It's actually quite good when the camera's off, to be honest. You can just chill. There's no pressure on you. So I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee. And if there's any comparisons wise, while we're on the FF Hub, I'm not sponsored. Do let me know. We can compare a few players. So if we compare a few players, we can look at Traore and Sarr, but we'll have to see what the stats say. But when you really look at them play, they're not really players that, Traore's not really one who gets you FPL points. Now, if you look at the stats here, if we talk about Traore and Sarr, Sarr's got 3 goals. Traore's got absolutely nothing. He's got nothing. So if you look at stats, well, blue versus red, Sarr's doing particularly better. Big chance-wise shots in the box. Touches in the box, Traore's just making it and just tiny bit with shots, but Sarr's just so much better, so much lively, just converts his shots more in goal. So much more, takes his chances, should we say. So I think Sarr's definitely a better one to go for over Adama Traore, that's for sure. You jumping on Chelsea City defenders next game week then. I've heard about shout to Simply FPL. Now he put out a post on his community page. He what was it? He said he's thinking of going, I think on his wild card, like double City defence and double Chelsea, and then Trent at the back, five man defence start of game week 8, I think. I don't know, but it's I don't know. I'm a bit iffy. I'm a bit iffy about that. It's just so much money, isn't it? And I feel like you can get so much better value. You don't really need to spend so much money in defence. Midfield wise, no, Chelsea wise, I do like the look of Rudiger. Reece James is probably prone to rotation. Christian was one on my mind. He's 0.5 million cheaper than Rudiger, but it is a tough one. It really is, because if you look at the we'll bring the fixtures up, shall we? We'll get it a bit more easier. We'll get both Chelsea and City on the screen. As you can see there, Chelsea got some lovely fixtures. Start of game week 7, is it? Southampton, Brentford, Norwich, Newcastle, Burnley, Leicester. I wouldn't mind going double Chelsea, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind going double Chelsea. I think Trouble's pushing it. We do got to bear in mind that they have still got Champions League. And but I wouldn't mind going double Chelsea defence for those lovely fixtures. I'd rather go double Chelsea defence than City defence, to be honest with you. Because City have got Chelsea, they got Liverpool, they got Burnley, they got Brighton. I don't think City are going to do as well this season. I said it early in the season. I think Chelsea are going to win the league. I can't see City winning the league this season. I think Chelsea got it in them to do it. Southampton, Brentford, I think they've just got a lovely run of fixtures after Man City. If they can beat Man City, then they're worthy of winning the Premier League title. That's Chelsea. Jose, how you doing, mate? Hello, Penguin. I'll go with Foster too. Go with Foster because he's definitely probably going to start. And he's a lovely. I tell you, you should have kept him, guys who've not got rid. People who got him, play him. I'd say people who've got him on the bench, I say play him. I prefer his fixture over Sanchez's, who's got Crystal Palace. So it's going to be It's going to be interesting. Guys, let me know in chat as well. Who are you planning to captain this week? Are you going to captain this man, Cristiano Ronaldo? Or are you going to captain Mo Salah? Or are you going to captain someone else? Maybe Anthony Goal? Who are you captaining this game week, guys? Do let me know in chat. I'm definitely sticking with Ronaldo. I know it's an early kickoff. We know we've got the fixtures right here. 2 half-12 kickoffs. When does that ever happen on a Saturday? Absolutely mental. And Ronaldo's not even on TV. That should be the game on TV. I want to see Ronaldo play. I'm not bothered about a Chelsea City game, for crying out loud. I'd rather watch Ronaldo play, even though I'm a Liverpool fan. But as a football fan, I'd rather watch an exciting game that I know could have goals in it, especially for someone like Ronaldo. Sunday, I've only got Livramento playing, and that's it. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think anybody have any players from the North London derby. Somebody might have Gallagher in the team, probably Sanchez. But not really interesting games. It's all happening on Saturday, guys. It's all happening on Saturday. But yeah, we'll get 1 or 2 Ronaldos coming through. Yeah, I think Ronaldo's a no-brainer, to be honest with you. A no-brainer pick to go for. Any Raphinha news? As far as I know, nothing's come out as of yet. They're still probably assessing him, but we know Bamford is out injured still. He's going to miss the West Ham game. That's confirmed. Mr. Bamford. So if you've got Bamford in your team, recommend probably getting rid of him or benching him. Leeds just looking really weak now. The whole defence is gone. The centre-back, should I say, is gone. They've got Ayling out as well. They've got so many of their centre-backs out. West Ham could run right here. I think Antonio captain isn't a bad shout, to be honest with you. Scholes, can you please do a comparison between Jota and Greenwood? I am indecisive on who to get rid of. Right, we'll do Jota and Greenwood. Sorry, I missed that out. I can't believe. Let me just get this going. So Jota and Greenwood, was it? Let's get on the screen. Mason Greenwood. Right. I hope you're still there, Skulls. Let me know if you are. But here's a bit of comparison. Hope that does help. Yeah, Jota versus Greenwood. Jota being green, Greenwood being red. Hope that helps you out, mate. I know that was quite a debate, probably about 2 or 3 game weeks ago. People wondering who to bring in, Jota or Greenwood. But yeah, have a good look at that, and I hope that helps, mate. What's this from? Mr. F, Ayling, Cody, Livramento, Shaw, Sarr, Raphinha, Jota, Salah, Greenwood, Antonio, Ronaldo, Scarlett. Already wildcarded. Any advice as I have 1 transfer? Well, we know Ayling's out of the game. I think he's out. Should we definitely just check before start giving you probably false news? Where's a post? It's FPL tips, isn't it? He's quite reliable. Well, as far as I know, he's all right. I think Ayling's all right. But sounds of it. It's Llorente, Co, or what his name is, and Patrick Bamford are not available. Strujic is suspended. My God, they've got, and it says here, therefore the status of Raphinha and Luke Ayling remains unclear. So we probably need to wait till tomorrow, mate, for any Ayling news for your team at the moment. But Cody, Livramento looks nice. Shaw, Sarr, Raphinha. Like I said, Raphinha and Ayling, just wait till tomorrow, mate, for the presses. But it's a nice team. Greenwood's on form. He's doing all right. Just be cautious. Jota's still good for another game week. Bobby Firmino's back in full training now, but I think Jota will still start versus Brentford. But it's a very nice team. I like it. You don't really need to make a transfer. You could just roll on your transfer, mate. But like I said, wait for presses tomorrow. If Ayling and Raphinha, one of them's both out, use your transfer then. Can you please do a comparison? Yeah, just done it. Hope that helps, mate. Greenwood is starting to blank. You could move him on. I have all 3 of Salah, Cristiano, Antonio. Oof, big dilemma there. Also, if I captain Antonio, it's against my goalkeeper, Meslier. I'd say captain Cristiano. Captain Cristiano. I know Antonio's there, but Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, mate. I say captain him. How long is Bamford out for so I can bench him for? Mate, I don't even know. All I know is that he's out. No worries, Skulls. No worries. You're welcome. Sinan, I really don't know, mate. but I know he's definitely out of this game against West Ham. Just bench him and see what happens. You could roll your transfer. Unless you could find a good replacement for a free transfer. I wouldn't recommend doing a hit. But if you can find a good replacement for a free transfer, that's alright then. Antonio captaincy is a good shout because Leeds are 20th for expected goals against, and now they got no defence. Wow, absolutely crazy. It's a good start there. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. I mean, Leeds just look horrendous, don't they? Are they having second season syndrome? Who thinks they'll get relegated? I just think they haven't built well. They haven't built well in the summer. They only brought in Firpo and Daniel James. They needed more. They just got all these kids. They got all these kids. I mean, they're looking more like a championship team again. But yeah, if you want to go for it, go for it. It's a lovely. It's not even bold. I think against that terrible Leeds defence, it's a good one to go for. It could pay off. No worries, Mr. Ref. No worries. Would you take this from Liam? Would you take a -4 to replace Bamford? Let me just take this off the screen. Is there any players you want me to do comparison wise, guys? Do let me know, and I'll be more than happy to do it for you. Should we get Bamford on the screen? Should we get Bamford? Should we get Bamford on the screen? There we go. Just a bit of confirmation. Can have that bit of a read of that while I'll read some more of your questions. Also, who was just saying, oh, would you take a -4 to replace Bamford? I've just put a screen there. You can have a look at it. Would you replace him with Reguilon or Marcel from bench? It depends who you can bring in. Who have you already got in your forward line, mate? Liam, for a -4 to replace Bamford. Let me know who have you got in your forward line already, so I can help you out with that question. Or would you just replace him? I would probably just play it safe. Just replace him with probably... Who's Spurs got? Well, I'd say Marcel, more safer option, probably. But let me know who you got your forward line, mate. Thanks, mate. Also, who would be your differential player for this game week if you own him or not? Wow, who would be my differential player? God, we've got to look at the fixtures here. I think Everton players, but then again, I think last time Norwich played Everton at Goodison Park, last time in the Premier League, Everton won 2-0. Differential player that I own or I don't own. I think Ben Rama. Definitely one to watch. If you bring up the fixtures, Townsend, he's the guy in form. He's looking sharp. So probably players like Townsend, Ben Rama. Very tough one, really. Tough one. There's no one else really. Armstrong, Wolves still have their problems in that defence. Armstrong, probably a nice punt to go for. 6 million, is he? 6.1, 6 million. But yeah, players like that, to be honest with you, there's not many that really spring to my mind, to be honest with you. Not many. Looking at the fixtures, I was doing this the other day and I was thinking there's not many, because somebody asked me the same question, and there's not many differential punts to go for that people that are going under the radar, basically. Liam's saying Ronaldo, Jimenez, Bamford, my forwards. The question is, what are you going to do with Jimenez, Liam? Are you going to keep him, because he's not even scored yet? I mean, are you planning to move him on very, very soon? I think give him one last game against Southampton. But it depends how much money in the bank you've got already. How much money in the bank, in the FPL bank, have you got, Liam, as well? So I can help you out on the transfer page. I can give you a bit more help out. So do let me know how much money in the bank. Cheap defender to replace Ayling. Depends, mate, who you got in your defence already. Who have you got in your defence? It would help. Please let me know. Yeah, so things like that. And I think if we look at fixtures as well, so while we wait for two people to come back with what I've just asked them to questions wise, we'll just talk about some of the fixtures here. I think long term, if we look at Chelsea, definitely Lukaku, if you haven't gone already, get Lukaku in. Rudiger, he's getting the minutes. Christian's pushing it, he's a bit 50-50. We know they have Champions League, but he's in there as well if you want to go for him. Yeah, so players like that, to be honest with you, that are really hitting form. I wouldn't really waste money on Havertz. Ziyech is just only getting minutes in Champions League by the looks of it. People might aim for Vardy for the next 2 fixtures. What, another one going under the radar? Everyone seems to avoid Vardy. I think it's just because of his price point. And he can be hit and miss sometimes, and sometimes he just has bad fixtures overall. Let's just check that's alright. Should we check if the camera's working again? Will I double check if... Let's just check the camera's working. So while I try and get the camera to work again, guys. What's everyone saying? Let's try one more time with the camera, guys. Because we know it went a bit weird last time. Probably won't work this time. Oh, is it working? Oh, it's gone a bit weird. I think it's shaking a bit. As long as you can hear me okay. I think that might be a bit too distracting. Yeah, let's get rid of that, guys. Let's get rid of that. I know, let's go with the camera. But yeah, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. It's fine. As long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. This guy's saying, I like the stream, guys. Thanks, mate. Thank you for putting that. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream, mate. Ronaldo Jimenez is stressing me out, to be honest. I think he's stressing everybody out, to be honest with you. Own Jimenez. I've not owned him. I don't think I have. I'll tell you, I've got a bad memory if I have. But with Jimenez, I just think he's, it's fantastic. Coming back after making a full recovery from that head injury. It was so sad to see him pick up that huge injury that he had. But great to see him back in football. But I just think he is looking deadly, like it used to be, but I think you could get someone better. I don't think he's going to get you the points. I think he's going to keep getting you an average of 2 points for a while. I think probably keep Jimenez for now against Southampton, see what happens. I have Cancelo, Semedo, Duffy, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Ayling. What was your question? Cheap defender to replace Ayling. Jeez, let's have a look. That is some defence right there you've got there, mate. Cheap defender to replace Ayling. 4.6, 4.5. So he's about 4.5, isn't he? How much is Ayling? It's about 4.5. Okay. Won't aim for Brentford, they have done well with clean sheets. You've got Duffy already. To Simkus, I don't think he'll start. I think Robertson will probably start this week. Eric Dyer. Got Arsenal. You could go for Dyer. Sanchez in there as well, same price points. 4.5. You could go for him. Crystal Palace, definitely somebody going under the radar. They have got relatively 2 tough fixtures. But they've kept 2 clean sheets. Could be a good punt to go for. It could be a good punt if you get Kouyaté against Brighton. He isn't a bad one to go for. Who else is there? Not really good options. Maybe some Crystal Palace players. Livramento in there as well. I don't think you said you had Livramento, did you, mate? Cancelo, Semedo, Duffy. Get Livramento in. I was listening to Planet FPL with Sudge and James the other day. And if you look at their fixtures here from game weeks, or even game weeks 8 to game week 12, look at their fixtures for Livramento for Southampton. I say get him in. He's very cheap, mate. His price is going to go up as well. It's gone up to 4.2 now. I think it's a lovely differential, and I think he could keep a clean sheet against Wolves. So I think he'd be my favourite to go for, to bring in, just because of the fixtures ahead and how well Southampton are looking tight at the back. So I'd say bring Livramento in, mate. That's what I probably will say. Recommend to bring in. What's someone saying? It's a bit laggy. Oh dear. But hopefully it's okay for now. Hopefully. Dyer's injured, I think. God knows what's going on with Spurs. I think he's back now, not too sure. Oh my god, nasty balls. Oh jeez. Nasty balls, show me your ways, Messiah. What do I do with bum for fraud? Oh god. He is a fraud. In FPL, I don't particularly rate him at all, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot of pressure on him being the only striker there. I know Rodrigo can play there, but I think with Bamford, it depends how much money in the bank you've got, guys. I think probably, how much is he? He's about 8 million, isn't he? So if you look at 8.2, you get Antonio in. St. Max is such a sideways move. I know he had Leeds, but Leeds are depleted. I think Wilson will be back soon as well. Come again, when is Wilson back? Oh, he's still injured, isn't he? Danning's in there. He's got a tough one, Man United. Tony's got a tough one. People going for Dennis, but I still think Newcastle will be tough. He has got 2 goals and 1 assist to his name so far this season. Armstrong's definitely one to keep an eye on, though. How many goals he got? 1 goal, 1 assist. Got some lovely fixtures, like I said. It'd be nice to bring him in for these fixtures. I'm not joking. From Leeds till Norwich, it'd be nice to bring him in. God knows how I'm going to bloody bring him in. But yeah, a lot of people are eyeing up Eddie as well. Eddie, I want to call him Eddie with 2 goals to his name. He's not really started the game yet for Palace, but hopefully he does soon. Seems to make an impact. He's definitely one to consider, but I highly recommend probably Armstrong. Definitely, especially with his fixtures ahead. I had him for, I brought him in for game week 3, and thank God he got an assist for that penalty Southampton got. And then I got rid of him. I only had him for 1 week, and he hadn't done anything since after that. So, for myself, I'm planning to bring him in, try to bring him in for game week 8. God knows who I have to get bloody rid of. I don't really want to get rid of Lukaku. I want to keep Lukaku and Ronaldo now, obviously. But it'd have to be for Antonio. It is a tough one. It'd probably be ditching Antonio for Armstrong. But still early days. So God knows what I will probably will go for. Skull saying my only differential is Veltman, but I do think Lamptey might push him out of the team. True, he could do, because Lamptey is back now, isn't he? From his injury. Should I do a -4 to bring in Brand Rama for Raphinha? Go for it. I like it. Yeah, do it. I have Jota and Greenwood in mid. Yeah, do it, mate. Do it. Dad was back in training doing London Derby. Good to know. Thanks, mate. Putting out. Appreciate it. Townsend better option than Gray. I think they're both good. Like, if I bring the stats up, I think Townsend just pips Gray. We can do a little comparison here with FF Hub. Let's bring. Like I said, I'm not. There's another Connor there. Somebody mentioned Connor earlier. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? So this is the stats, guys. Blue being Townsend, red being Gray. Chances created and big chances, all about Townsend. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists to his name. I think he's got 3 goals and 3 assists in all competitions. This is including the League Cup. Townsend, he's doing well. 3 goals to Gray's name. Some lovely good options, guys. Cheap options. You know, all 3, Townsend, Decore, Gray, are all under 6 million, guys. All under 6 million. All under 6 million. So, definitely could eye up one of these guys here. But at the moment, I've got Gray. I'm very much tempted, if we go back to my team, I'm very much tempted to... But I think this would probably be the old me. This is probably a sideways move. Me panicking. I'm tempted to probably get rid of Fidels and bring in Townsend. Saves me some money. Probably about, how much is he? It's about 5.4. But 0.6 probably. It'll save me. And I don't know. That's the old me. But I think with Leeds depleted team, I think I'm more tempted to keep Fidels in my team. So like I said, I'm probably more likely going to roll the transfer going to the next game week. But like these are the stats right here. Gray's doing well, better than expected goals, less than 1. Same with Townsend as well. But Gray, both very good options, guys. If you can get double in, if you want to go for that cheeky punt of having them both in, or maybe a Decore, go for it. Nothing's stopping you. But that's what I think. Dan, how you doing, mate? Dan from Late FPL. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope all is good. I'm sick of Traore, mate. It's what I say to everybody. I can't understand why people bring him in every season. The guy does nothing in FPL. I've got to be honest. He does nothing. He doesn't, does he? He's fantastic. He's all speed. He's all muscles. But he doesn't provide the points. He doesn't produce them. He doesn't... for FPL managers, he's a waste of money. It's like 6 million into. He's a waste. Get better players. You get cheaper players. Even Gray, Townsend, Decore doing much better than him. But yeah, Traore's just not good in FPL. He's terrible. Fellow Traore owner, welcome. Another Traore owner. Bielsa on Aylin, Raphinha and Harrison. All this on the bottom. They are subject to their evolution on whether they were allowed to participate. If I said they would definitely play or they weren't going to play, neither of those things are certain. Bielsa also says Laurentino and Bamford won't be available, and the rest of them, I couldn't tell you if they will be or they won't be. Mate, I appreciate putting that out there. Thank you so much for putting that out there, mate. Unless he plays City. Who's that? Not Traore. Simply, how you doing, mate? How you doing, mate? I hope all was good. I was just talking about you earlier. I think it was you. You were on your community post about probably going double City, double Chelsea and Trent at the back. Was it game week 8? I think it was you. I passed. But yeah, it was interesting plan that. Hope all is well, mate. Jonathan saying, which Everton defender do you think I should go for? Keed or Luca Dean? I'm on my wild cards. Definitely not Luca Dean. I think Luca Dean's injured, isn't he? Is Dean injured? I can't remember now. Did he get injured in that game? Oh, he's got an injury here. Picked up a calf injury. I'm sure he did. It was against that game against QPR. Yeah, I wouldn't do Luca Dean also. I just think he's... we have got an Everton fan in chat, Simply FPL, so he could help us out, hopefully, if he's still there, Simply. He's an Everton fan. Maybe he can help you out with that question. We would really appreciate. Good timing as well for that question. But yeah, I think don't do an Everton defender. I think Norwich could still score if you've got to be realistic. They won 2-0 last time out. Everton's still got the problems at the back. I'd probably avoid Everton defenders. I think Norwich could easily get a goal against them. I'm being honest. I know I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm biased, but Everton aren't great. Simply saying I'm not sure I have the balls to actually do it. But I do love the idea of it. 5 clean sheets, 3 attacking returns in a week, but realistically, I'll bottle it and go 4-3-3 to 4-4-2. It's not a bad idea when I saw it the other day, mate. It was took me by surprise. You know, it's a lot of money packing that defence, but like I said, play your own game. But you know, have a good think about it. Dan's saying, good to join your mate. There's a reason he didn't play for Spain in the Euros. Yeah. Hope all is good, Dan. Hope all is good. Hope all is well, mate. Yeah, no idea if I should give Troy one more game. Oh my god, can you imagine if I tell you guys to absolutely get rid of him and he gets something? Please don't hate me. I just recommend getting him out, mate, guys. He's not getting you the points. I mean, if we just bring him up on the screen. To any new people tuning in, wondering why I haven't got the camera on, is because it just went a bit topsy-turvy about half an hour ago. So we're not putting it on today. So it's decided to lag a bit. So hopefully you can hear me okay. That's the main thing. Also, less pressure on myself having a camera staring at you. But yeah, you can see the stats here. It's got nothing. He's not one for stats, is he? 6 million, overpriced he is. Fixtures wise, after Southampton, he's got Newcastle, Villa, Leeds. He's not one for returns. I mean, look at him. It's nothing. I just think, look at better players to go for, guys. Like if we look in that price bracket, go for midfielders. Zoom down to 6.1. Got Sarr at the top. Look at that. He's got 3 goals to his name so far this season. Even bloody Kovac's doing better. Kovac's doing better than bloody Traore in FPL. 1 goal and 3 assists to his name. Not like I'm saying I recommend him and he's cheaper, but bloody hell. 1 goal and 3 assists and he's doing better than Traore. That's a bit of a piss take, isn't it? Gallagher in there too. 2 goals, 2 assists. There's so many better options than Traore, guys. Gray, 3 goals. I'm kind of taking the mickey here, aren't I, to you guys who've got Traore. 1 goal, 3 assists. Decore, Townsend. Need I go on? Fanal's in there too. 2 goals and 1 assist. All these guys have got, even, should we put Souček on there? Bloody 1 goal to his name. And he's a CDM and he's got more bloody goals than bloody Traore. But yeah, Canos as well. Even Canos, Sergio Canos. My God. I think I'm just rubbing it in now, guys. But I'm just saying now, get rid of Traore. Get rid of him. You just do it. Just make the move right now. Get rid of him. just get rid of him, guys. But yeah, any people tune in, new people tune in, or anybody that's still hanging around, if you want to, please hit that like button down below. Really do appreciate it. And please do consider subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate the support. Let's get to 10 likes, guys. Can we hit 10 likes, guys, on the stream? Really do appreciate it. Hit that like button. Really do appreciate it. What's someone saying? Yeah, no idea. Give it a try again. Honestly, don't go Everton defenders. You heard it from the man, guys. I'll tell you something. Everton defenders, they've got the problems. I think Pickford's out still, isn't he? I think you got Begfitch in goal. I didn't get the hype with Luka Dean at the start of the season. I never do. But that's just me. No worries, mate. No worries, Jonathan. Everton defenders aren't good for clean sheets or assists. No, they're not. They're definitely not. I think it may look a nice fixture on paper against Norwich, but I wouldn't put it past Norwich if I had to remind you guys. And I don't mean to remind you again, simply, Norwich last season, season before, last time out at Goodison Park, 1-2-0. And someone just subscribed. Is it sports betting? Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for subscribing. I caught that. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, don't go Everton defenders. What about Reece James? Seems he won't play the City game since he played full game last night. Just decided to go Rudiger and Aspi as they are the most now. I say the most now. Just stick with those two. If we have a look at comparison-wise as well, a little zoom up. I'm hoping for a better week this week. I knew last game week was going to be a bit of a for me, but listen, it's not hurt me watching rank, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, especially not doing any transfers. I'm hoping I can do well this week. It'd be great. Look at Aspi. He's getting the minutes. He did get 26 minutes against Arsenal, but comparing to someone like Christian, he's getting the minutes too, but I just think because it's Champions League again next week, isn't it? Is it Champions League again? Back again next week. Rudiger's obviously the best one. Alonso's in there. He's another one as well. 5.8 million. You could probably eye up. He's cheaper than Azpilicueta. He's getting some assists under his belt as well. He's another one to probably eye up. I just wonder who that goalkeeper was now, but I just looking at him. What I was saying. Great string penguin from Dan. How do you feel about Arsenal assets? You'll be an Arsenal fan, Dan. I'm just going to be absolutely honest, mate. I'm going to be absolutely honest. We have talked about Arsenal. I had you on one of my videos, but just before the season. I'm not really hyped with him, and I'm going to just be honest with you, and I don't know. I'm going to have a look at this guy as well, while he's still here. This new guy. It looks like he's a new right back, and he's got 2 clean sheets under his belt. We'll talk about him. Is it Tommy Yasu? I hope I pronounced that right. Guys. So 4.5 million, 2 clean sheets now. What do you think, Dan? Do you think he's one to eye up? Some lovely fixtures ahead. He's got Spurs, could be tough. Harry Kane, overrated. Brighton, Crystal Palace, Villa. He could be a nice cheap one if anyone's deciding to hit that wild card. Why not this guy here, Tommy Yasu? I think he's definitely one to consider. Definitely, if you want to go for him, he's playing as a right back. He hasn't got any returns yet, but he's getting the clean sheets, helping Arsenal get them clean sheets. So if I was going for an Arsenal player, I'd probably go for him. I don't think anyone else is tempting me besides Tommy. I don't think there's anyone else. So we'll probably leave him there for you guys so you can have a look at him. But he's definitely one to eye up, I think. Definitely. Great choice. Those two always play it as per always been good assists lately. Yeah, Reece James, 90 minutes last night. It's a good serve for the weekend. But we just look at Aspi, Rudiger, Alonso, guys. Chelsea defenders. What do you guys think of Ramsdale? Does he get the games? Let's have a look. 90 minutes now. He's getting the games. 90 minutes, 90 minutes. He's a good one. 4.5. You could go for him. Same price as Tommy. Could go for him. It looks like he's kicked Leno. He's stopped Leno being number one by the looks of it now. Or has he? Was that a look at the wrong ones? I ain't got. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, I was looking. I thought I was just looking at. Thought they were getting the same minutes. I was like, bloody hell. Yeah, so Leno's probably another one to consider as well because it looks like they're probably keeping them clean sheets now. This is something to Dan. Dan, any inputs on which defender to go for from Arsenal, or should we even go for Tommy or Gabriel? Love the guy. Tommy, solid defender. After Spurs get definitely one to eye up, and it's a very, very good one to go for. I think he's the only one. Maybe if you want to go for Ramsdale, somebody was mentioning Ramsdale, but Tommy's definitely another one to go for. Should I go for him over Begovic though? Who's that? What do you get? Oh, over Ramsdale. Yeah, I'd say that. Go for Ramsdale over Begovic, mate. Leno will be back in North London, though. Question. But don't know. It's Arteta at the end of the day who decides to pick. I think Ramsdale's on form. 2 clean sheets now. Maybe he'll keep him, but confidence-wise, who knows? Schmeichel, Cancelo, Semedo, Arnold, Duffy. Do anyone else as well? Hit that like button down below, guys. Give it a thumbs up this stream. And do consider subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Really, really awesome. Thank you so much for your support as always. Hit that like button. Should I go for him over Begovic? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Semedo, Arnold, Duffy. No money left. Any suggestion for next round? I think it's a good team. I like it. It's very tough. It's a very nice team. You don't need to make any changes. No changes. It's fine. Leave it. I have Begovic and Guatia. Dear? I pronounce that wrong every time. I'm starting Begovic this game week. Just hope for a clean sheet. Yeah. I think you just got to hope for a clean sheet and see what happens. But yeah, I wouldn't take any hits or anything like that. Just check good up. Right, what's someone saying? I think we'll probably wrap things up in a very short amount of time, guys. If anybody wants a link to my Discord, I'll throw it in now to... where should I throw it into? Should I throw it into the live chat, guys? We'll throw it in the live chat. So if anyone wants to join my Discord, guys, I'm just going to throw it right now into the live chat. So feel free to join that. Really, really do appreciate it. And... We'll just set a few things out. So hopefully we'll probably just wrap things up there now, guys, and that's it. So guys, that's what I'm probably going for. I hope I've helped you out with some of your questions and comparison wise, and I probably might return on Saturday. Who knows? If you haven't joined the stream, hit the like button and do consider subscribing. And good luck, guys, for the new game week. Great stream. First tune in, no worries, guys. Thank you. First time tuning in, welcome, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it, and hope you enjoy my future content too, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been the Penguin, the Bubbly Bunch Army, and I see you guys in the next stream. Take care.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting.